There is a reason A students consistently end up working for C students. Traditional schooling is designed to teach obedience and memorization, not wealth creation. In a classroom, making a mistake gets you penalized. In the real economy, avoiding mistakes guarantees financial paralysis, because the ability to spot an opportunity only develops through trial and error. This diagram illustrates the cash flow quadrant. It maps out the 4 legal ways money is generated: employee, self-employed, business owner, and investor, divided by a hard boundary down the center. On the left side, employees and the self-employed generate income exclusively by trading their physical time for dollars. On the right side, business owners and investors build systems and acquire assets that produce cash entirely independent of their time. Working harder on the left side only yields higher taxes. Escaping the rat race requires a structural shift from trading your time to owning the systems that pay you. This chart visualizes Vanguard's data on traditional retirement accounts. The median 401k balance for individuals nearing retirement is $87,000. Following standard withdrawal advice, that yields less than $300 a month to live on. Because this balance is held in paper currency, its actual value is tied to the stability of the dollar. As central banks print more money to cover national debt, the purchasing power of those retirement savings declines every single year. The reason adults stay trapped in this failing system is how the brain was trained. In school, you are rewarded for using your left brain, the side handling logic and memorized answers. This side views a mistake as a failure to be avoided. Real intelligence requires the left brain to communicate with the right brain, the side of action. This physical bridge, the corpus callosum, only activates when you stop memorizing and start taking physical action. It is the struggle of making and fixing mistakes that integrates the two hemispheres. Clinging to safe financial advice keeps your right brain dormant. To become an investor, you have to move past the fear of being wrong and start learning through physical execution. The practical alternative to hoarding paper currency is acquiring cash-flowing real estate using other people's money. This allows you to build an asset base without using your own limited savings. This strategy relies on a metric called after-repair value, or ARV. This is the exact price a property will sell for once fully renovated. By determining this number first, you can calculate exactly how much you can afford to pay to guarantee a profit. Let's test the math. If a house has an ARV of $200,000 and requires $30,000 in repairs, so what is your maximum purchase price under the strict 70% rule? Step 1. Multiply the $200,000 ARV by 0.7. This 70% threshold accounts for your profit margin and your financing costs. That gives you $140,000. Step 2. Subtract $30,000 for repairs. Your final ceiling for an offer is exactly $110,000. True investors don't guess. They make their money when they buy. If the math misses this strict threshold, they walk away and move to the next lead. Moving from understanding to execution requires the SMART goal framework. Your objectives must be specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and timely. To bypass analysis paralysis, break your long-term goals into 90-day rocks. This forces you to focus on the immediate tasks that create momentum rather than being overwhelmed by the distant target. Within those 90 days, you must execute daily non-negotiables. To find the deals that fit the 70% rule, you have to talk to 5 new property sellers every single day. This is the physical work that develops your market intuition. While real estate provides cash flow, you also need insurance against a currency that can be printed infinitely. With the national debt nearing $37 trillion, smart investors store their long-term wealth in physical gold, which cannot be devalued by government policy. Physical silver serves the same function. When people stop trusting paper promises, they move into real money, finite assets that have held their value for centuries. Financial independence is the result of a complete shift in behavior. It requires replacing the habit of obedience with a habit of daily risk, mathematical discipline, and a move from paper promises to physical assets.